If you've ever been woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning by a 3-year-old who says she's done sleeping, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. So I just watched Hunt for the Wilderpeople, directed by Taika Waititi, and just recently released on Netflix. So brand new to Netflix, check it out. I'm not going to say it's a star-studded cast, but it's got some people who you'd recognize. Sam Neill played Dr. Alan Grant in Jurassic Park. It's got Julian Dennison, a younger actor, but he played Fire Fist in Deadpool 2, the kid who always wanted to put things in his prison wallet. And Rachel House, she played the Grand Master's second in command in Thor Ragnarok. And finally, Taika Waititi also made a cameo in the movie like he does in most of his movies that he directs. The premise of this movie is a kid in a foster home situation. It's his last chance, last family that he's being sent to. He goes from being in the city to a complete shift going out to the country in New Zealand. Attempts to run away several times and finally warms up to the family. Well, tragedy strikes. He's stuck with a cantankerous old man. Well, the young boy tries to run away again, is a little bit more successful this time, and a manhunt begins throughout the entire island of New Zealand. So, this is the story about a boy's journey in self-discovery and self-development, and creating some lasting relationships that he can finally trust, because as a foster kid, you don't always get that. So I'm going to give this film 2 beards. The story was a little bit slow at first. I was expecting a little bit more slapstick, off-the-cuff type humor, and it just really didn't hit what my expectations were. The story was good, but the pacing, it was a really slow-seeming movie, at least in the first 45 minutes. There were some parts of the movie that I really liked. Some of the back and forth between the characters was really enjoyable. They had a lot of comedy that they were bouncing off of each other, kind of like some of Taika Waititi's other movies where it was very one-liner heavy. Some of the inner character dialogue was really witty. It had me cracking up. I was laughing, but I just don't think that those little pieces of comedy really brought the movie to a higher rating, in my opinion. So if you've seen Hunt for the Wilderpeople, let me know what you thought about it, see if it matches my opinions. I've got a couple more reviews for you coming up this week. I'm going to be watching Hoober Halloween. It's an Adam Sandler movie just released on Netflix. Additionally, this evening I'm going to be hitting the theater and watching War with Grandpa, which stars Robert De Niro. So look for those to drop in the next couple days. And do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you want me to watch next. And until next time, stay classy. Cast, but it's got some people that you'll recognize. Sam Neill, he played Dr. Alan. Some people who you'd recognize. Alan Neill, nope, not Alan Neill. Really enjoyed some back and forth between the characters that was just really enjoyable. That was a lot of enjoy. There were some parts of the movie that I really enjoyed. Back and forth between the characters was just really, I can't think of another fucking word. Some of the interpersonal dialogue was